Something has shifted in your life in the last few days, and you already felt it before you even clicked on this video. That quiet, unexplainable feeling in your chest, like the air around you has changed. Like the universe just took a breath and is about to exhale something enormous into your reality. That feeling is not random. That feeling is real. Because right now, somewhere out there, your soulmate is standing at the edge of their own transformation. And everything that happens to them next is about to ripple directly into your life. You may not know their face yet. You may not even believe they exist. But the universe has already started rearranging the pieces of both your lives, quietly, patiently, like a hand moving chess pieces in the dark. And what's coming is not small. It is not ordinary. It is the kind of beginning that only happens once, the kind that changes the entire direction of a person's story. Somewhere, right now, someone is lying awake at night, staring at the ceiling, feeling a pull they cannot explain. They keep thinking about a stranger they've never met. They keep sensing that something, or someone, is about to enter their world and never leave. That restless, aching curiosity is not confusion. It is recognition. Souls that are bound together across time always feel each other before they ever meet in the physical world. And that feeling has just been switched on. For weeks, maybe months, you've noticed strange little signs. Repeating numbers appearing when you check the time. A song from your past suddenly playing at the exact moment you needed comfort. A dream you can't quite remember, but that left you feeling like you had touched something important. These were never coincidences. They were messages. Quiet nudges from a universe that has been preparing you, slowly, carefully, for the moment your paths are about to cross. Don't skip this, because what I'm about to tell you next is the part most people never get to hear in time. Your soulmate has been going through something difficult. A period of loss, doubt, or heartbreak that made them question everything they believed about love. Maybe they were betrayed. Maybe they built walls so high that even they forgot what it felt like to be truly seen. But here is the twist nobody expects: that pain was never meant to break them. It was meant to prepare them. To strip away everything false, every wrong choice, every wrong person, so that when they finally found you, they would be ready to recognize what real love actually feels like. Right now, in this very moment, they are standing at a crossroads. A decision is forming in their heart, one they haven't even said out loud yet. Something is pulling them toward change, a new city, a new job, a new chapter, or simply a new way of seeing their own life. And this change, this new beginning the title spoke of, is not separate from you. It is the doorway that leads straight to you. Every step they take toward healing is a step that brings them closer to the moment your worlds finally collide. You might be wondering, how can a stranger's transformation have anything to do with me? But souls that are meant to meet do not operate on logic. They operate on timing. And the timing has almost arrived. There is a reason you were guided to click on this video today, at this exact hour, feeling exactly the way you feel. It was not an accident. It was alignment. Here is where it gets even more interesting, because the signs pointing to this new beginning are not vague. They are specific. If you have recently felt an unexplainable urge to let go of something, an old relationship, an old grudge, an old version of yourself, that urge is not random self-improvement. It is spiritual preparation. The universe does not bring soulmates into cluttered, unhealed lives. It clears the path first. And if you've been feeling that clearing happening inside you lately, that is your first undeniable sign that the new beginning is closer than you think. There is something else. Something most people overlook completely. Have you noticed a strange comfort creeping into your solitude lately? A sense that being alone doesn't sting the way it used to? That is not you giving up on love. That is you being spiritually prepared to receive it without desperation, without fear, without old wounds distorting the way you see it. Because when your soulmate finally does step into your life, they need to find you whole, not searching, not begging, but simply ready. And yet, despite that calm, there's also this undeniable anticipation humming underneath everything you do. A sense that something big is coming. That feeling is your intuition trying to tell you something your conscious mind hasn't caught up to yet. Somewhere, right now, your soulmate is thinking about the kind of person they hope to find. They are imagining qualities, imagining warmth, imagining a presence that feels like home. And without realizing it, the image forming in their mind looks remarkably like you. Stay till the end, because what happens next reveals exactly what this new beginning means for both of you. And why the timing of this video finding you today is far more significant than you realize. Right now, in this very second, something inside you already knows this is not just another video. You clicked on this because a part of your soul recognized the truth in these words before your mind even had the chance to process them. And what I am about to reveal next is the exact reason your soulmate's new beginning is tied so tightly to your own destiny. Every soulmate connection follows a pattern the universe never breaks. Before two souls physically meet, their inner worlds begin to sync, quietly, invisibly, but unmistakably once you know what to look for. And one of the clearest signs of this syncing is timing. Not coincidental timing. Cosmic timing. The kind where both people go through their hardest lessons at almost the same moment, without knowing the other exists, so that when they finally meet, neither one is broken. Both are simply ready. Think about the last few months of your life. Was there a moment where everything felt like it was falling apart, only for something small and unexpected to pull you back together? That wasn't just resilience. That was your soul being fortified for someone. Because the universe does not send soulmates into weak foundations. It waits until the foundation is strong enough to hold two lives instead of one. And here is something that will genuinely shift the way you see this entire journey. Your soulmate has already prayed for you. Maybe not by name, maybe not even knowing your face, but in a quiet moment of vulnerability, they asked the universe for someone real. Someone patient. Someone who wouldn't give up on them the way others did. That prayer did not disappear into silence. It was heard. And it is being answered right now, in ways neither of you can fully see yet. Don't skip this part, because the next detail is something almost nobody talks about, and it changes everything. There is a specific emotional signature that appears right before two soulmates meet. It is a mixture of unexplainable hope and unexplainable fear at the exact same time. Hope, because deep down you sense something wonderful approaching. Fear, because past disappointments make you scared to believe in something this big again. If you have felt both of these emotions tangled together recently, almost fighting each other inside your chest, that is not anxiety. That is your soul standing at the exact threshold of change. Your soulmate is feeling that same tangled emotion tonight. They are scared to hope again after everything they've been through, yet something keeps pulling them forward anyway. That pull is not weakness. It is the universe overriding old fear with new purpose. And soon, very soon, that fear is going to lose the battle completely. Now here's something important I want you to genuinely sit with. This new beginning is not only about romance. It's about identity. Your soulmate is not just preparing to meet you, they are preparing to become the version of themselves capable of loving you the way you deserve. That means letting go of old patterns, old relationships that drained them, and old beliefs that told them love always ends in pain. Every day they choose growth over comfort. They are quietly building the version of themselves who will one day stand in front of you and mean every word they say. If this message is resonating with you right now, deep in your chest, don't just sit with it quietly, like this video, share it with someone you feel needs to hear this today, and subscribe so you don't miss what comes next. Because the following signs are the ones that show exactly how close this new beginning really is. There is a strange phenomenon that happens right before destined meetings, a sudden wave of clarity. People often describe waking up one random morning and suddenly knowing exactly what they want in a partner, as if a fog lifted overnight. If you've experienced a moment like that recently, a sudden inner clarity about what real love should feel like, take that seriously. That clarity is not something you created on your own. It was placed there, gently, by the same force that is preparing your soulmate on the other side of this connection. Another sign, one that is often ignored, is the sudden appearance of endings. Friendships fading without conflict. Doors closing that once felt important. situations resolving themselves almost too smoothly. These are not losses. They are the universe emptying your hands so they are free to hold something greater. If you've felt life quietly clearing space around you lately, understand that this is not emptiness. It is preparation. And now, the detail that ties everything together. Somewhere, your soulmate has recently made a decision that will directly affect the timeline of your meeting. It could be a decision to move somewhere new, to leave something toxic behind, to start therapy, to change careers, or simply to stop settling for less than they deserve. That single decision, made quietly and privately, is the new beginning the title of this video promised. And it is happening right now, in real time, whether you can see it yet or not. If you've made it this far, comment the word "ready" below, because what I'm about to share next is the part that will make you understand exactly why this connection feels different from anything you've experienced before. And why the timing of everything happening in your life right now is far too precise to be a coincidence. Stay till the end, because the final part of this journey reveals the one sign that tells you the meeting is no longer years away, but closer than you have ever imagined.